Welcome to the RVA Sports Awards, live from the Altria Theater, presented by Rosie's Gaming Emporium and Colonial Downs. Now, your hosts, CBS 6 Sports Director Lane Casadante and Richmond's own Kelly Lemon.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. We are live at the Altria Theater here in downtown Richmond for the 4th annual RVA Sports Awards presented by Colonial Downs and Rosie's Gaming Emporium. I'm Lane Casadante, Sports Director at CBS 6. I am proud, thrilled, overjoyed. You came here for her. You put up with me. It's Kelly Lemon.
Thank you. I am so excited to be back here once again. And many of you may know me from Virginia Video Network and the Richmond Times-Dispatch. But I'm honored to be here, especially here with you, Lane, and the rest of you tonight, both here in the theater and the folks that are watching from their couches at home.
Yeah, we've got a huge name joining us here tonight. We're going to bring her out in just a second. But first, we want to show you why this Richmond sports community, all of you and everybody else, deserves to be celebrated.
RVA Sports, we have it all. Some of the most exciting and top-notch professional, collegiate, and youth sports in the country. Creating lifelong memories. But what makes RVA Sports really special is its impact in the community. Nothing can bring us together like sports, in good times and tough times. I'm proud to live in the RVA, and I'm proud we're highlighting the wonderful RVA sports community here tonight.
That doesn't get you ready. I don't know what does. Okay, Kelly, this is the 4th time we've done these RVA Sports Awards, the 3rd one that you and I have shared the stage together.
That's right, Lane. And while it's exhilarating being up here with you on stage, it's also a lot of hard work.
Yeah, I got tired last year during the pre-show. I get tired, old man.
I told you, lay off that pizza. You need to eat something else for lunch.
You know my last name?
I do.
Italians don't let a carb get by at all. Nothing.
It's all good. This year, I think we need to bring some extra muscle to the stage to help push us through.
Maybe someone to keep us on track?
Yep, a nationally recognized superstar to elevate this show to the next level.
Got anybody in mind?
Oh, you know I do. How about one of the greatest athletes of all time?
You know what? I think I saw someone who actually fits that description.
Me too, a woman who is synonymous with gold.
She's an Olympic legend, one of the greatest female athletes in the world of all time, and has spent her life giving back to the community. Born in East St. Louis, Illinois, and named after former First Lady Jackie Kennedy. She was a 2-sport star at UCLA. Honored as one of the 15 best women's basketball players in Bruins history, and twice won the Broderick Award as the best female collegiate athlete. She won 6 Olympic medals between 1984 and 1996, 3 gold, a silver, and 2 bronze. An amazing 9 additional gold medals in international competition. She's the world record holder in the heptathlon with an astonishing score of 7,291 points, which she broke at the 1988 Summer Olympics in Seoul, Korea. The American record holder in the long jump, her favorite event.
And she tied it with a fabulous jump of 24 feet, 5.5 inches.
And she played professional basketball right here in the RVA in the 90s with the Richmond Rage. But her biggest contribution might be her impact in the community, especially in her hometown of East St. Louis, where she started the Jackie Joyner Kersee Foundation, helping young people with education and athletic goals. We are honored to have Jackie Joyner Kersee back in the RVA. And I'll say it, not one of the greatest, but the greatest female athlete in the world of all time.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Altria Theater stage the one and only Olympic legend, Jackie Joyner Kersee.
Thank you. Thank you.
So they remember you. That's good. What do you think when you watch that video and those photos and remember the young lady that did all that? What goes through your mind when you see that?
Wow, go back to all the hard work. And I remember the coaches who believed in me when I did not believe in myself. And to see all that and to know that that's a finished product, but there were a lot of difficult days, trying days, but my coaches and all of them never gave up on me.
Being an athlete, I know that you give back, but you were also a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, which is also my sorority. So I know what it means for you to give service. Talk about your foundation and the work that you're doing back home.
Yes, having the Jackie Joyner Kersee Foundation has really been truly a blessing. I started my work back in 1988. And we do after-school program. We opened the Jackie Joyner Kersee Center, and I'm talking like I'm not existing, but anyway, the Jackie Joyner Kersee Center in 2000. This year we'll be celebrating 25 years. We use sports as a hook to get our young people in, but to expose them to things that they don't think they need to be exposed to. We try to make sure that they can all read at grade level. You know, we service meals, we pick them up from school, bring them in, they go through my Winning Life curriculum. And so it's just another way that I've been blessed to give back and to never to forget where I had come from.
And there's a lot of the next generation here tonight. When you see kids that, you know, are a couple of years removed, what do you tell them is the number one thing that you would want them to do if you were training them and coaching them?
I think the most important thing is having fun. And then you can turn a doubter into a believer as long as you believe. Everyone else can say you can't do something, but if you believe you can do it, you'll find a way to get it done.
Well, Jackie, it is certainly a pleasure.
We want to welcome her back. You forgot. We need to welcome her back to Richmond.
I forgot, because she was before her time.
Jackie, yes, you were a trailblazer in more ways than one. Some of you might remember, Jackie played here in Richmond for the Richmond Rage. Back in the mid-90s, which was in the ABL, the precursor to what we know as the WNBA today.
Yes.
And you got to room with Dawn Staley. Folks, if you've never seen Dawn Staley play and you only know her as a coach, Google her.
Wahoo, wow.
Trust me. That must have been, what was it like to be a part of that?
You know, first of all, I'm sure a lot of them weren't even born, but anyway, so having Dawn Staley as a roommate and teammate, really a phenomenal individual, but also she gave back to her community, and she was a great leader on the court and off the court.
Awesome.
Well, thank you, Jackie. It is certainly a pleasure to have you here with us. Don't worry. All you have to do is kind of come out, look cute. Lane and I, we're going to handle all of the hard work tonight.
I hurt my thumb, though, when I was looking at the script earlier, so I'm playing hurt a little bit.
Okay. Well, thank goodness for a thing called female empowerment. You hurt your thumb, though?
Yeah, I did.
Thumb?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I did. But if you need anything, just ask us. We don't want anybody to get dehydrated. We've got a whole case of Gatorade backstage. So if you need anything, that's for you.
Well, thank you very much.
Well, so Jackie, I don't know if you know, but we didn't want to give you water this week. So tonight we're going to give you Gatorade. Too soon, Mayor? Too soon? Okay. Maybe not. Okay. We just want to thank everybody that helped work hard to get us through last month's water crisis.
Yes, thank you all very much.
Thank
yes.
you.
Okay, give it up one more time for Jackie Joyner Kersey.
All right, it's time for our first
well,
award
let's give
of
one
the
out.
evening, and that's Coach of the Year, presented by Brown Distributing Company. Coaches are much more than people who design plays and rally their players. In many cases, they step into the role of a parenting figure, shaping not only the game, but the lives of the youth they lead.
Here are the nominees for Coach of the Year, presented by Brown Distributing. Our first nominee has been described as both enthusiastic and tough, two qualities specifically tailored for his chosen sport. He opened his own gym in 2017 and since then has taught everyone from beginners to pros and has trained fighters who have gone on to compete for world titles. Recently, on his 50th birthday, he got in the ring and sparred 50 rounds and has promoted professional events both here and across the country. From the Vintage Boxing Gym, Eric Ash. Our second nominee led his squad back to the NCAA Division III World Series for just the second time in program history. He was named the Regional Coach of the Year by the American Baseball Coaches Association and earned his fourth ODAC Coach of the Year honor. The Yellow Jackets' 33 victories were third most in program history, and they finished the year ranked 10th in the nation. From Randolph-Macon, baseball coach Ray Hedrick. Our next nominee has spent the past decade sharing his unwavering dedication to his student athletes and having a profound impact on the RVA running community. He voluntarily coaches the Sportsbackers Team 10K at Davis Middle School and has helped raise over $12,000 to support youth runners. Over the past decade, his school teams have compiled a 65-15 record with 8 regular season championships. From Elizabeth Davis Middle School, running coach Billy King. Our final nominee guided his team to both a regular season and tournament championship in the Atlantic 10, the first for his program in over 30 years. He was the A-10 Coach of the Year with a program record 29 wins and going undefeated at home. The Lady Spiders went to their 4th NCAA Women's Tournament since 2005, and he led his team to the 5th longest active winning streak in Division I. From the University of Richmond, women's basketball coach Aaron Roussel. To announce the Coach of the Year award, please welcome J.R. Waltauer, Director of Marketing for Brown Distributing.
We at Brown Distributing are honored to present the Coach of the Year. Coaches are so much more than just strategists on the sidelines and drawing up plays. They are mentors, teachers, and often a guiding light for their athletes both on and off the field. And this year's winner for Coach of the Year goes to Billy King, Sportsbackers, Elizabeth Davis Middle School, Clark Country.
Come over here. All right.
pressure. This is pretty cool. I was not expecting this. I want to apologize in advance. This is not my normal audience. I'm usually trying to get middle schoolers to run 5 miles, so this is a little bit different. First off, congratulations to all the other coaches who were nominated this year. Each of you is just as deserving of this award. Of course, none of this would be possible without the help of others, and I want to give flowers to those that helped me. I want to thank Jackie Quinlan and Faith Freeman Hecht. Without their support, I would not be able to get my kids to run all over this beautiful city. Bernard Comer, who introduced me to the world of track and field, he is the greatest example of what a coach should be, and I just want to thank him for being the example, and LOZ forever. Brooke Kistner, thank you for keeping me going all these years and helping me create a culture of growth and success at Elizabeth Davis Middle School. And finally, I want to thank my wife, Kristen. She is the reason why I'm standing up here right now. She asked me to help her coach a cross-country team, even though I had no idea what I was doing. Thank you for that, and I love you. And to all my students, runners, and former runners, we have some celebrating to do, and I'll see you on Monday. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Coach King, yes.
Yes, congratulations. Having the courage to put on the pads, lace up the boots, and step into the field of play is the foundation for any sport. Our next presentation is all about that, instilling fearlessness in our future athletes by educating, inspiring, and empowering them to confront challenges in all forms.
Our next award is the Courage Story Award, introduced by Virginia Credit Union. Please welcome Angela Royston with Virginia Credit Union to tell us about this year's honoree.
Good evening. The Courage Story Award was created to celebrate and recognize an individual, group, or organization that showed extraordinary bravery and commitment to the Richmond community that transcends sports. And that is exactly what this year's winner has done.
Growing up the daughter of phys ed teachers, being active was never a problem for Sue Henneberry. She's been active her entire life and an avid runner, but got hit hard with COVID, pneumonia, and other complications 4 years ago. Because of a previous autoimmune disorder, her leg became numb and threatened not just her mobility, but her overall health. She had to make the difficult decision to have it amputated, which turned out to be one of the best choices she's ever made. Sue's health immediately began to rebound, and with the help of the folks from Sportable, found her way back to an active lifestyle.
Disabilities will never outweigh your ability. And to me, I've lived that. And that's, it is that middle finger saying, nope, not gonna let you do the best of me.
Her prosthetic leg took some getting used to and may have slowed her some, but she's taken part in Spartan races and distance runs she had never attempted before.
For me, doing the sports and giving myself a goal to work to, and when I can achieve that, it is so uplifting that I can do anything. If I can do this, what's next?
And she's become an inspiration to many others along the way.
This man came up to me and he said, I've been dealing with knee injuries and I watched you do 10 miles. And he said, thank you so much. That was so meaningful. And I went, damn, I'm getting weepy, but that felt good. We have one life to live, and you've got to strive to have it the best you can possibly be and live it to the best potential you have.
We are so incredibly honored and proud to present this year's Courage Story Award to Sue Ellen Hennenberger.
It's got to flip. There we go. I got to flip. Sorry, that was hard to watch. I am very honored and humbled to be up here because I didn't even know who was nominating me. It was somebody from Sportsbacker. I found out it was Nan and Cam's podcast, and love them, and they were so sweet to do that. But they wanted me for Female Athlete of the Year, but then when Richmond Times read my story, they decided to give me this great honor of courage, and I'm very humbled, so thank you both. For me, courage has always meant the willingness to attempt something or to something challenging. And to do that, I don't think you have to be disabled. I think for me, it could be anybody. We struggle with this because for adults especially, which most of us are, you struggle with the fact that you can't get past the fact that this is hard. It's hard work to be uncomfortable. And to be uncomfortable is the only way you find that courage, whether it be relationships that you're trying to build or get rid of, or employment, or any of this, whether it's a diet, quite frankly, sports events. The challenge of being able to try and do a marathon was crazy in itself, but yes, it takes that courage. So I definitely appreciate that because it comes from self, and you have to have that drive within you. But for me, I have great encouragement. For me, I have to say it means the world to me that two of my children are here with me today, Colleen and Megan, and her fiance, Brody, and then my best friends, Jackie and Scott Smith. I have to say that there's probably people watching today, friends and family are far, but that means the world to me is to have them. The other encouragement I get is from so many people in this RVA community, and that comes from the Gates Center when I started PT to my wonderful family of Sportable and all the activities I've done with them, from Beyond Boundaries and Therapeutic Adventures, Marathon Training Team, Go Skittles. And then Lucky Road, who helped me with my good foot to get me some great sneakers. And then especially Joe Sullivan, who helped me with my leg because I'm forever changing. I can't thank him enough. I have mentors, like I think all of us do as sports athletes, and Carol Baker and Robin Yoder, they're amputees themselves, and they introduced me to amputee support groups, and those people in that group just mean the world to me, and I love them all. I think they're watching tonight. So all of you that have helped me find the courage within myself to be able to take these challenges and try things like the bike rides and everything I have done this year, I have to say thank you so much to so many people. Because finally, after all this time, 50 plus years in the making, a little bit of therapy involved, I am now say I'm very, very proud of myself. Not just for what I've done and an accomplishment, but for who I am. I now find the joy in every day. I don't think about what I suffer with. And thank you. It's so important. So if anything that I can say that I thank you all, because I finally found my confidence again in doing all of this from the courage that I found to be able to go out and do hard things. And thank you all for this, and hopefully my story can resonate within the community and continue to grow to get you all to find your courage. So thank you very much.
It's a fantastic story.
I mean, amazing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. I mean, it got
You
me to tears.
want to go run out? You want to start running right now? We got no excuse.
I said it last year. I'm gonna say it again this year. No.
Okay. All right. Time to keep up the mood and get energy. We have a little bit of help with that tonight.
We do. Richmond Region's own DJ Rich Flo is here to take command of the turntables to elevate the atmosphere. Let's go, Rich Flo.
When come back, we spotlight the community champion who shaped the lives of hundreds of young athletes, plus the event impact of the year. The RVA Sports Awards are presented by Colonial Downs and Rosie's Gaming Emporium. When we come back, we spotlight the community champion who shaped the lives of hundreds of young athletes, plus the event impact of the year. The RVA Sports Awards are presented by Colonial Downs and Rosie's Gaming Emporium. Welcome back to the RVA Sports Awards, presented by Rosie's Gaming Emporium and Colonial Downs.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I mean, when I heard that Jackie Joyner-Kersee was going to be here tonight, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, how cool is that to have the Olympic champion?
Yeah, I mean, way cool. Like, again, I fangirled and fell all the way out. Yeah. So, I mean, she's also on the cover of a Wheaties box. You can't forget that either.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. And the cover of Sports Illustrated.
I mean, she's truly, truly a legend.
Yeah, and I know you know this, but for the folks that are here in the crowd and the folks at home, I want to let this sink in for you guys. We mentioned earlier, back in 1988, Jackie set the world record in the heptathlon at the Seoul Olympics. 37 years later, that record still stands. As a matter of fact, 37 years. And if you go look up the top 6 performances in that event of all time, you'll see one name there, because no one has come close to breaking her record.
And she's also battled with asthma her entire life. One of the greatest athletes of all time has to use an inhaler.
It's just overcoming obstacles.
Yeah,
exactly.
that is truly inspiring.
Yeah, it's really astounding, kind of like the impact that our next recipient has had on their community.
Next up, one of our most valued honors, the Community Champion Award, sponsored by Dominion Energy. It celebrates a person with a long-standing commitment to sports in the Richmond community, even though they're not a competitor.
Yeah, this is given to a volunteer, a fan, or an advocate who has gone above and beyond to support RVA sports scene. Dominion Energy is honored to invite Dr. Makola Abdullah, president of Virginia State University, to present this year's Community Champion Award. He has witnessed firsthand the leadership, vision, and inspiration of this year's honoree, Peggy Davis, who unfortunately passed away after a courageous battle with cancer last year. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Makola M. Abdullah.
Good evening. On behalf of the Virginia State University family, I am honored to share the good work of Mrs. Peggy Davis. She was an integral leader of the Virginia State University Athletics Department, leading with exceptional dedication and compassion for our student athletes. Words cannot fully capture what Mrs. Davis meant to Virginia State University. She was a beacon of hope, an inspiring leader, and a champion for our student athletes, always working to ensure their success in the classroom, in their athletic pursuits, and after graduation. On behalf of the entire Virginia State University community, thank you for recognizing the life and the legacy of an extraordinary woman who gave so much to our university.
For over a quarter century, athletes came and went. But the one constant with Virginia State athletics was Peggy Davis.
I'm very passionate about athletics, and I'm very passionate about sports.
She began her Trojan career back in 1997 as head coach of the women's basketball team. She was named the CIAA Coach of the Year in 2002, and the Lady Trojans won their only NCAA tournament game that season. In 2004, Davis became VSU's athletic director, and under her leadership, Trojan teams won 26 conference championships and 44 different Coach of the Year awards. Davis herself was named the CIAA Athletic Director of the Year on 7 different occasions. She was the first woman to ever be CIAA Commissioner and was deemed a Title IX trailblazer by the conference. Davis was also instrumental in the construction and opening of VSU's Multipurpose Center, home to Trojans everywhere. The esteem in which she was held by her peers and pupils was exceeded only by her dedication to Virginia State.
When I can touch young people's lives, both athletically as well as academically, that's important to me.
Helping students from all walks of life to find success in the classroom, on the court, and in the community.
So it's important to me to work hard, to do the best that I can, because I know that I'm not just doing it for me. I'm doing it for all of those other young women and young girls who are coming up and who will be sitting in this position where I'm sitting today.
We honor, remember, and salute Peggy Davis as this year's Community Champion.
Her unwavering dedication to the mission of our university, her extraordinary achievements, and her selflessness in always putting others first will never be forgotten. Mrs. Davis was one of the most highly respected professionals of her time and was held in high esteem on a local, regional, and a national level. Accepting the Community Champion Award in memory of Mrs. Peggy Davis is her daughter, Courtney. Or, Courtney, are you here? Oh, well, come on in.
We'll go over here and get there. Hi. Oh my God, thank you. Please get over here and do a picture.
All right. Good evening. Pardon my attire. We just came from watching the Trojans take home 2 W's. So, and if my mother was here, she would have stayed just like I stayed to support my fellow Trojans. Really quickly, I just want to say good evening to everybody. It is my great honor and privilege to accept this award on behalf of my mother. She wasn't just an athletic director, she was a mentor, a leader, and a true champion for student athletes at VSU. For over 2 decades, she dedicated herself to building a program that values integrity, academic excellence, and athletic success. Her impact goes far beyond the field or the court. It is the lives she has shaped and the opportunities she has created for so many young men and women. My mother would be the first to say that this award and this recognition is not just about her, but that it's about the entire coaching staff, the athletes, and the entire community at VSU. On behalf of my mother's former players, my family, thank you all so much for this award.
A legacy that will live on and on and on at VSU.
If you knew Peggy, she bled orange and blue.
Yes, she did. A thrilling game or an exciting race can mean the world to the fans who buy their tickets, fill the stands, and cheer with all their hearts. But sometimes the impact of a sporting event extends far beyond the final whistle or the finish line. These events have the power to uplift entire communities, leaving a lasting legacy that resonates long after the crowd has gone home. Here are the finalists for the Event Impact of the Year Award.
Our first event nominee brought together thousands of athletes and coaches from all across the country as Sportable hosted the NWBA National Wheelchair Basketball Championships. Over 1,200 athletes demonstrated resiliency and determination while uniting and inspiring those both in and out of adaptive sports. Over 250 volunteers supported the event, which generated over $1 million of economic impact, but more importantly, provided a national platform for adaptive sports to shine. Our second nominated event has been a mainstay of the RVA sports scene for the past quarter century. Over 24,000 runners and walkers took part in the 25th anniversary of the Monument Avenue 10K, the fourth straight year of participation growth. In addition, nearly 3,000 runners took part in the Collegiate Running Association's 10K National Championships and the Atlantic Union Mini 10K for those 12 and under. Along the route, over 25 bands, spirit groups, and porch parties provided the unique atmosphere that has made this race one of America's favorites. Next up, a volleyball match that was about more than just spikes and digs. Varina's Dig Pink match united students, families, and local supporters in the fight against breast cancer. In collaboration with their opponents, the Blue Devils demonstrated the strength of sportsmanship while raising nearly $1,000 and honoring a current Varina staff member battling the disease. Our final event set a record for attendance at VCU as the Rams hosted a Support Her game against George Mason. The Rams partnered with several community organizations to shine a spotlight on women's athletics, and the night was a huge success in multiple ways. VCU did set a new attendance record for a women's game with over 6,000 in attendance, and they beat the Patriots 61-54.
Here to present the Event Impact Award presented by Techno-branded swag is their president, Will Winston.
Good evening. Techno-branded swag is proud to present the Event Impact of the Year Award, which recognizes the benefits that sporting events have here in the Richmond region, beyond just helping the bottom line. And tonight, the winner is Sportables hosts NWBA National Wheelchair Basketball Championships.
I think we still have time to speak. Is that correct? All right, 90 seconds. Okay. This is amazing for us at Sportable, but we first wanted to give a shout out to all of our fellow nominees and finalists for this amazing award because you guys did incredible work last year. So thank you. We are incredibly humbled to receive this award. It would not be possible without two stalwart partners of ours, Richmond Region Tourism and Henrico Sports and Entertainment Authority, for believing in us and hosting this event with us last year. The Richmond region hosted over 1,200 wheelchair basketball athletes with disabilities and their families and friends from all over the country, over 100 teams over 2 weekends in April 2024, battling it out for 6 different wheelchair basketball national championships, from the beginners and the future of our sport all the way through Paralympians that represented Team USA in Paris last year in the Paralympics, winning gold and bronze respectively for the men's and women's national teams. All of that is amazing, and we're super proud of that work. A big reason why we took a stab at this is because we believed in Richmond as an inclusive destination for everyone, as well as a sports town for everyone, and that's exactly why we exist here in Richmond, and the reason we were able to pull it off is with amazing partners across the board, many of whom are in this room. So thank you so much, and I hope everyone has a great night tonight. Thank you.
Oh no, don't panic everyone. We've got a backup battery in a generator system and it should kick on hopefully in any second.
Yeah, somebody might want to go down to the basement and check on that, please.
What are we going to do without any lights, Lane? How are we going to do this show?
Listen, don't worry. We came prepared for something exactly like this. DJ Flo, hit it.
Welcome to the Cosmic RVA Sports Awards. Lane, you are all lit up.
It's not the first time. Hard cider looks just like regular cider. Anyway, I bet we get glowing reviews for this show now.
Well, since you made that dad joke, I don't know. But let's take a moment to thank the folks responsible for this bit.
The Tri-Cities Chili Peppers, everybody.
They were big winners at last year's RVA Sports Awards. These Tri-City Chili Peppers and Cosmic Baseball have everyone talking about them, from Barstool Sports to Sports Center. And they're up for another award later on tonight. And we'll be back in a minute, but first, speaking of some peppers, let's get down with my favorite VCU Peppers.
When we come back, the youngest players often have the most passion. Next, we honor the youth team and athlete of the year. The RVA Sports Awards are brought to you in part by Altria Theater, Dominion Energy, and CBS 6.
And we're back, and we got more awards, so let's get into it. Next up is Youth Team of the Year. Through training, tenacity, and teamwork, these incredible young athletes rose to every challenge when the whistle blew. Their dedication, passion, and drive are what makes them stand out as true champions.
And here are the finalists for Youth Team of the Year.
Our first nominees extended one of the most dominant stretches the RVA has ever seen in any sport. They finished 16-4 after a schedule filled with some of the best programs in the state, all after losing 14 seniors from last year's state champions. Their list of wins included a season opening win against Blue Ridge, which went on to win their own state title. They now have a run of 3 straight state championships to go along with 4 runner-up finishes, all since 2015. From Atlee High School, Raiders Boys Lacrosse. Our second nominees also pulled off a repeat as state champions and avenging an early season loss in doing so. They finished 9-4, clinching the VISAA Division I state championship again by scoring 40 straight points against St. Michael the Archangel, the team that beat them earlier in the season. It's the 7th title in school history and the 5th under current head coach Greg Lilly. From Benedictine, Cadets football. Our next team finished 20-1 and won the Region 5C title. They advanced to this year's state semifinals after a 2-0 regional final win over Albemarle and then a victory over Briar Woods in the state quarterfinals. They were led by the Region Player of the Year, Megan Dwyer, who now plays at Elon, and Ella Searcy, who plays at Longwood. From Midlothian High, Trojan Girls Soccer. Our final nominees went back-to-back as champions of the Chesterfield Quarterback League. They finished 12-0, outscoring their opponents 337-12. In fact, all 3 age levels from this organization won their league titles and went undefeated. The CQL is the largest football organization in Virginia dating back to 1958, and this team is one of the best they've ever had. From the Chesterfield Quarterback League, the Salem Church Cowboys.
Here to announce the Youth Team of the Year winner, please welcome Sarah Douglas with the Altria Theater.
This award celebrates young athletes who have dedicated their time, talents, and energy to achieve success on the field while representing the spirit and values of the Richmond region. Let's take a moment to recognize and applaud these exceptional athletes. Their unwavering commitment to sportsmanship, teamwork, and passion truly sets them apart and inspires us all. The Youth Team of the Year winner is Salem Church Athletic Association.
Wow, that was unexpected. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. This organization has our entire organization is a servant heart of Jesus, and without that, we wouldn't be who we are. So that's the first and foremost thing that I want to thank. Second, my wife and family for the patience that they have, and the wives of all the coaches and all of the leadership within the organization that has the patience for the sacrifices that all of the coaches make to make all of it possible. While this award might be for the 14U organization, like the presentation said, our organization won the 9U, 11U, 14U level. We went 36-0. As an organization, that hasn't been done in the history of the league. As an organization, we outscored our opponent 852-24 this year. So pretty dominant performance. Also, parents, players, the commitment day in and day out, the grind, all that doesn't go unnoticed. Parents, thank you for trusting us with your kids. Not only are we developing athletes, but we're developing young men and women and future leaders in our community. Last but not least, the coaches that we have with our organization are second to none. Without them, impossible to accomplish what we have. Like I said, the coaches here, football is a vessel, life is the lesson. And the lesson that we're teaching to these young men are going to go far farther than a football field or a championship or a ring or an award. We're developing the future leaders of our country and our community, and for that, parents, coaches, players, thank you.
Congratulations once again.
Hey, what do you know? a Cowboys team that actually won something.
Y'all, he could not wait. I mean, like, he practiced that joke so good. You could not wait to get that one.
I landed it.
Yeah.
I landed it, too. Okay. From team accomplishments to individual achievements, it is always amazing when you see a competitor just dominate their chosen sport.
Yeah, so it's time for the Youth Athlete of the Year award. Let's meet the nominees.
Our first nominee is a 3-year starter and 2-year captain for her volleyball team and has been a presence in the program since she was in 8th grade. She was first team all-region and all-academic after leading her team in kills, blocks, hitting percentage, and aces without missing a single set all season. She is ranked number 1 in the state by Max Preps in Class 3 for aces and has been a camp counselor for the younger players in her community. From Colonial Heights, Avery Hurley. Our second nominee led his team to an undefeated regular season and the first 12-0 record in program history. He had over 2,000 yards passing and 1,000 yards rushing, while making 70 tackles and 6 interceptions on defense. His 44 total touchdowns was 5th most in RVA history, and he is among the top 10 in all-time total scores in the 804. From Thomas Jefferson, Rashad Cherry. Our third nominee also led his team to a historic season on the field. He had over 2,000 yards of total offense and 29 touchdowns, while picking off 3 passes and making 50 tackles on defense. He's also helped out his community by taking part in RVA Feed the Streets, the AHS Campus Cleanup, and the Fairfield Elementary Big Brothers program. He is also all-region and all-state in track and field and will head to the Naval Academy this fall. From Armstrong, Ja'Kai Chavis. Our final nominee led the Freeman baseball program last season with a 3-1 record on the mound, 76 strikeouts in only 40 innings pitched, and a 1.22 ERA. He batted over 500, which was among the leaders in the region, and had 142 strikeouts for his career, 3rd best in school history. He was drafted by the Atlanta Braves after being named first team All-Metro, All-Region, and All-State, and was the Region 5C Pitcher of the Year. From Douglas Freeman, Cayman Good.
Announcing tonight's Youth Athlete of the Year award, and one of my favorite people because she's the reason why I'm at the RTD. She's boss lady, Kelly Till, president of Richmond Times-Dispatch, Virginia Video Network, and Lee Enterprises VA.
Good evening. We're so excited to be here. All of us at the Richmond Times-Dispatch and Virginia Video Network are honored to announce the Youth Award of the Year, the Youth Athlete of the Year Award. We recognize the dedication and commitment these talented young sports stars exhibit, and we are excited to join in celebrating their outstanding achievements. And the 2025 Youth Athlete of the Year is Avery Hurley, Colonial Heights High School volleyball.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. First, I would like to thank God because nothing without Him is possible. Next, my teammates for pushing me to be better every day. Coach Wakefield, Matt, and Clark for believing in me. Coach Martin for nominating me, and my parents for sacrificing so much and believing in me. Thank you all, and good night.
Great job. Well, she's going somewhere. That's how you give a thank you speech.
Well, I tell you what. If sports doesn't work out, she's got a future in television for keeping us on time.
That part, yes. Yeah, it's not just the athletes and their mentors who deserve top honors. There are others who dedicate their lives to the success of sport without ever scoring a point.
The star players and the big-name coaches often get a lot of recognition for their contributions to sport. We want to take a moment to recognize one of the unsung heroes in our area who has dedicated decades to making sure the game is played fairly, often for young players with the most challenging backgrounds. We're talking about referee Ray Bullock Sr. Bullock began officiating back in 1984. His experience spans 5 professional leagues, men and women's collegiate basketball at all levels in multiple states. He also guides young players at camps and schools and prioritized making sure at-risk youth have a safe place to play. Ray Bullock Sr., thank you for your contributions to all of the young talent in our area.
And we are honored to have Mr. Bullock here with us tonight. Ray, thank you very much for being here.
When we come back, the unforgettable moment and team of the year. The RVA Sports Awards are brought to you in part by Paisley and Jade and Cirrus Vodka.
Welcome back once again. Rich Flow on those ones and twos is giving us all the energy that we need. So from the Arthur Ashe winning the Wimbledon to Babe Ruth calling his shot to our friend Jackie's world record have tapped the line at the 88 Olympics. Great sports moments have a way of staying with us forever.
Yeah, and that's the magic of sports. That's why we're all here tonight. It's about creating moments that a fan base can cherish and that a team or individual can reflect on with pride long after the final whistle or their playing days have come to an end. Here are the nominees for Moment of the Year, presented by the Virginia Tourism Corporation.
Our first nominee provided one of the biggest and fastest redemption stories of 2024. Randolph-Macon hosted Adrian College in an NCAA baseball super regional. In Game 2 of the best-of-3 series, the Jackets were 1 out away from a trip to the Division III World Series when a dropped fly ball allowed Adrian a walk-off victory, forcing a deciding third game. In that third game, the Jackets exploded for 6 runs in the first 2 innings, on their way to a 9-6 victory and that trip to the World Series. Our second nominee was 15 years in the making. The Richmond Flying Squirrels had been working on a new stadium since before they even called Richmond home. On September 6th, Parney Parnell grabbed a gold shovel and several of his municipal friends and broke ground on what will become CarMax Park, which will finally replace the 40-year-old diamond as baseball's home in the River City. Our third moment happened in one of the newest facilities in the region. The Henrico Sports and Events Center hosted last year's Atlantic 10 women's basketball tournament to rave reviews, even from teams who didn't win the championship. The Richmond Spiders did, entering the tournament as the top seed and exiting as champions with a 65-51 win over Rhode Island and an automatic bid to the NCAA Women's Tournament. Our final moment earned some national attention for a small-town enterprise. The Tri-City Chili Peppers introduced the world to cosmic baseball, played under cover of darkness, a specially designed black light system, and neon uniforms and equipment. The first game back in June earned national attention. It was just the first of 4 such games which all sold out, starting a trend that will continue into the 2025 season and likely beyond.
The moment of the year presented by Virginia is for Lovers is someone who knows a little something about sports and how important sports tourism is to Virginia and RVA. National Sales and Marketing Manager Danish Sadat.
We at Virginia Tourism Corporation are dedicated to promoting the Commonwealth as the best place on earth to make long-lasting memories and moments. Knowing there are amazing and memorable sporting moments in RVA every day, we are thrilled to recognize one standout moment from 2024. And the winner is University of Richmond women's basketball, winning the A10 championship in Henrico.
On their behalf.
Wow, what a night. First, thanks. It's an honor to be up here with Jackie Joyner-Kersee. She is a true trailblazer, a true inspiration in women's sports, and we're just so honored to have you back here in the RVA. Congratulations to all the nominees and the award winners this evening. I accept this award on behalf of the University of Richmond, Coach Aaron Roussel, our hardworking women's basketball staff, coaching staff, our support team, and of course, our very amazing student athletes. They're all traveling today to Duquesne to battle tomorrow. It was an honor to watch this team compete, play with such joy at the A10 championships this past spring. We are so proud of how they represented the university and women athletes across Virginia. Thank you so much, and go Spiders.
And the women's team is currently on the road. They are, I believe, in Pittsburgh playing Duquesne this weekend, but Coach Roussel and the girls did send us a message on their win.
Hey everyone, thank you so much. On behalf of the entire team, we are incredibly honored to accept the RVA Sports Award for Moment of the Year. Winning the Atlantic 10 Championship last season was a dream come true, and feeling the support of the Richmond community through the whole way made it even more special.
This moment wasn't just about us, it was about each and every one of you. To our coaches, families, friends, and everyone who packed the Robins Center, thank you, and thank you for the support.
A huge thank you to CBS 6 and Richmond Region Tourism for celebrating and uplifting local athletes and teams. Your support means the world to us.
What a tremendous honor. Thank you guys there in attendance. Also a huge thank you to the Richmond Region Tourism, to CBS 6, to the RVA Sports Award and your committee. Just a tremendous honor. On behalf of our program, we'll tell you that winning the A10 championship here last March was just a lifelong memory and just a special moment for us. And then on top of that, to be able to do that in Henrico with so many of you guys there backing and the support that we had was truly special. Looking forward to hopefully that chance to do it again. Hopefully many of you guys will join us March 5th through the 9th again at the Henrico Sports and Events Center. Look forward to having you guys there, and thank you again. Just feel very, very honored. Wish we could be there, but on behalf of our program, couldn't thank you guys enough for this honor.
Congratulations once again. Shout out to Henrico.
Yes. Yeah, oh yeah. And, congratulations, by the way, to Dennis Bickmeyer and his staff, the Henrico Sports and Events Center. I'd say your first year went fairly well, sir. Not bad. You even got the Buckeyes, a national championship. Yeah, that's enough. I'm not mentioning them anymore tonight.
Okay, here we go.
Didn't beat Michigan, though, did you? Yeah.
Next up, we have the Team of the Year Award. Each of these nominees has achieved incredible success by working together, supporting one another selfishly, and embodying the true spirit of teamwork.
Yeah, here are the nominees.
Our first team won their third conference regular season title and earned an at-large bid to the NCAA Division III playoffs. There, they went undefeated at the Harrisburg Regional to host a Super Regional, which they won in 3 games against Adrian. They advanced to the Division III World Series for just the second time in program history, posting 33 wins and finishing the season ranked 10th in the nation. Our first Team of the Year nominee, Randolph-Macon Baseball. Our next team won 10 straight games, earning their best regular season record in 15 years. They also completed their first unbeaten conference season since 1968, winning a second straight CAA title and earning a third straight NCAA playoff berth, being ranked as high as 7th in the nation, their highest ranking in 7 years. Our second Team of the Year nominee, University of Richmond Football. Next up, another conference champion as the Rams won their second A-10 title in the last 3 years, outscoring their opponents 44-13 in the conference tournament along the way. They finished with 38 wins, a 13-win improvement over 2023, and knocked off nationally ranked Wake Forest in their first NCAA regional game. The NCAA appearance was the 14th in program history. Our third Team of the Year nominee, VCU Baseball. Finally, another conference champion, this one for the second straight time. The first time they've accomplished that in over 40 years. They knocked off the top seed and their top rivals from Virginia State 17-13, avenging a regular season loss to the Trojans just the week before. They also won their first 2 NCAA playoff games in school history and set a program record for total yards in a season. Our fourth Team of the Year nominee, Virginia Union Football.
Please welcome Lori Collier-Warren, President and CEO of Richmond Raceway, to announce tonight's Team of the Year winner.
Thanks, guys. At Richmond Raceway, we know that no driver crosses the finish line alone. Behind every successful race car is a team of dedicated professionals, all working seamlessly together to achieve greatness. In the same way, the Team of the Year award recognizes the power of collaboration, determination, and unity. Tonight, we honor their hard work, their resilience, and their ability to rise to the occasion. Let's find out who will take home the Team of the Year award and add one more victory to their story. And the winner is, from my home team, Randolph-Macon College Baseball.
Thank you. Before I begin, can we have another round of applause for all the nominees for tonight? So before I pass it off to my teammate Grayson, I'd like to thank first the Altria Theater for hosting this wonderful event tonight, as well as our families, friends, and everyone here tonight.
Yeah, on behalf of the entire team, we'd just like to thank everybody that helped this year, sponsors, family, friends. The Randolph-Macon Athletic Department was a huge contributor to our success that we had on the field, especially in the Super Regional. We weren't necessarily supposed to have that Super Regional at home, but with their help and their sacrificing their holiday weekend, they made it possible for the Super Regional to be held in Ashland. And after that tough game, too, that you guys saw earlier, we were able to go into the locker room, we were able to talk, go to the training room and get some treatment help from Brett, and that was a huge part in the showing that we had in Game 3. So, we made some great strides over the past 4 years, and I just hope that can continue for everybody on that stage. Thank you.
When we come back, the biggest awards of the night, Male and Female Athlete of the Year. The RVA Sports Awards are brought to you in part by La Marca, Altria Theater, and King's Dominion.
Right about now, you're about to be possessed.
The stage feels a little bit lower now in this spot. You feel that?
Does it?
I don't know. We were on time. Anyway.
Okay, I was about to say, where was that dad joke going? Anyway, we are right at the almost end. We only have 2 more awards for the evening. Can you believe that?
Yeah, Male Athlete of the Year, presented by Colonial Downs and Rosie's Gaming Emporium. These nominees not only showcase extraordinary athletic talent, but they also exemplify outstanding character, serving as role models both on and off the field. And in addition to possessing remarkable athletic skills, they are all men of impeccable character. Here are this year's nominees.
Our first nominee led his team to unprecedented success this year, helping Virginia Union win a second straight CIAA championship and their first 2 NCAA playoff games. He set a new school record with over 2,000 yards rushing and 27 touchdowns and became the first player in history to win the Willie Lanier Award a second time. From Virginia Union, Jada Byers. Our second nominee also led his team to a conference title and the postseason while being named Atlantic 10 Player of the Year. He led VCU by hitting .378 with 14 homers, 62 runs batted in, and a program record 27 doubles. After the Rams' regional appearance, he was taken in the 13th round of the Major League Baseball draft by the Seattle Mariners. From VCU, Brandon Ike. Our third nominee made a big impression in his first season in town. After transferring from Wagner, he led the Spiders with close to 1,400 yards rushing and was 7th in the nation in rushing yards per game. He topped the 100-yard mark 6 times, the most by any Spider in a decade, and averaged over 5 yards per carry, helping U of R win a second straight CAA title and make a third straight NCAA playoff appearance. From the University of Richmond, Zach Palmer-Smith. Our final nominee guided his team to their first ever conference championship appearance while setting a program record with 289 career points. He is the only player in Yellow Jackets lacrosse history to record 100 career goals, assists, and ground balls. He was named first team All-ODAC and was a 2-time All-American as well, as winning the George Compton Award as his school's top senior male athlete. From Randolph-Macon, Jack Smith.
Announcing tonight's Male Athlete of the Year, presented by Colonial Downs and Rosie's Gaming Emporium. Please welcome Senior Director of Racing Operations, Frank Hoff.
Hi, guys. At Colonial Downs, we understand the dedication, passion, and perseverance it takes to complete at the highest level. Whether it's on the racetrack or in the arena, greatness is built through hard work and yielding commitment to excellence. Tonight, we celebrate the remarkable athletes who have inspired us with their skills and sportsmanship. Congratulations to all the nominees, and let's see who will take home the title of Male Athlete of the Year. And the winner is Brandon Ike, Virginia Commonwealth University Baseball.
Brandon couldn't be here tonight, so accepting the award on his behalf is his coach of VCU, Sean Thompson.
Good seeing you. I'll go this way.
Good evening. Obviously, Brandon's not here this evening. Brandon got the fortunate phone call that he had an early invitation to go to spring training with the Seattle Mariners and continue to chase his professional dream. First off, just want to say congratulations to all the amazing people and programs that have won awards tonight. And I'm incredibly honored to accept this award on Brandon's behalf. I can't begin to tell you how much he meant to our program here at VCU and what he did to continue to push our program forward and what we were able to accomplish in 3 championships in 4 seasons. And everyone around the program knows what an amazing person Brandon was, both on and off the field, and how much good stuff that he did to be able to elevate our program. And his impact will be forever lasting on VCU baseball. I know Brandon left a message here for everyone. He wishes he could have been here. But obviously is chasing the dream right now. Thank you.
And as Coach said, Brandon's a little bit busy getting ready for his first season of professional baseball, but he did send us these comments.
Hey everyone, thanks for being here tonight. Wish I could be there, but unfortunately I have to head out for spring training to prepare for this season. First off, I just want to thank everyone who nominated and voted for me to receive this award. It's very humbling and honoring for me to be able to accept this, and something I don't take lightly. First off, I'd like to thank my family and friends and supporters. You guys mean the world to me and are a big reason why I keep pushing forward and hopefully make it to the major leagues one day. Lastly, as I reflect on my career, I think about all the coaches, teammates, and lifelong friends that I've made. These are people that have pushed me and have helped me get to where I am today, and I'm truly grateful for each and every one of them. This award is for all of us, and thank you all.
Congratulations once again.
Congratulations, Brandon. Yep.
All right, Lane, we have reached one of the most exciting moments of the evening. It's time to announce our final award of the night, which is Female Athlete of the Year. The women nominated for this prestigious honor embody what it means to be a champion.
Yeah, exactly. Their incredible will, unwavering determination, and exceptional skills have set them apart as true leaders in their sport. Here are this year's nominees.
Our first nominee led her team to the program's first Atlantic 10 Conference title, and the first title in any conference since 1991. She was named the A-10's Defensive Player of the Year, as well as Most Outstanding Player of the Tournament, while leading the league in three-point shooting and blocks. She's among the top 10 all-time scorers at U of R and is third among all Division I active players in career blocked shots. From the University of Richmond, Addie Budnick. Our second nominee was named to 3 different first teams, including All-ODAC and All-State by the Virginia Sports Information Directors. She went 20-2 in the circle for Randolph-Macon with a 1.41 ERA and 18 complete games. She set a new Yellow Jacket career record with 679 strikeouts and was third in the nation in strikeout-to-walk ratio while leading the Jackets to their 6th straight NCAA tournament appearance. From Randolph-Macon, Gracie Ellis. Our third nominee has been a coach at the Vintage Boxing Gym for years, but started her own professional career in 2024. She began by winning her first 2 professional bouts, moving her up to 4th in the nation and 23rd in the world in the middleweight division. She also taught martial arts for several years and mentors women and children in the art of self-defense. From the Vintage Boxing Gym, Carmen Gullickson. Our final nominee was an all-Metro player at James River High and matriculated first to Old Dominion and then the University of Cincinnati for lacrosse. While holding dual citizenship in the U.S. and Ireland, she earned her way onto the Irish national team, which competed at this year's European Championships in Portugal. She helped Ireland to a 5th-place finish, which qualifies them for the World Championships in Tokyo in 2026. From the University of Cincinnati and James River High, Jillian Smith.
Announcing tonight's Female Athlete of the Year award presented by Kings Dominion is President Bridget Bywater.
For the past 3 years, Kings Dominion has been a proud sponsor of the RVA Sports Awards. We know that excellence in sports mirrors the values that we cherish at Kings Dominion: teamwork, dedication, and the pursuit of greatness. We are overjoyed to continue championing the Richmond region's rich sports culture and look forward to many more years celebrating RVA's brightest stars. The winner of the Female Athlete of the Year award goes to, can't get it out of the envelope, Gracie Ellis, Randolph-Macon.
Thank you. This is such an honor. I just want to say congratulations to all the other nominees, and thank you to my friends and my family, especially my parents, because without them, none of this would be possible. And to my teammates that are here tonight, because also without them, none of this would be possible. And my coaches, so thank you, everyone.
Congratulations to Gracie, yes.
There's a lot of black and gold that won tonight. Everybody. Okay, once again, congratulations to all of our nominees and all of our winners.
And a huge thank you to all of our amazing sponsors, including Colonial Downs and Rosie's Gaming Emporium, and every one of you who supports the Richmond region.
And we didn't forget about it one more time. Let's give it up. Olympic legend Jackie Joyner-Kersey.
Thank you.
Did you have a good time, Jackie?
Wonderful time.
Good. And you see that Lane got his wrist, his thing on his thumb because he couldn't.
I hurt my thumb.
Yeah.
Well, not so much hurt is that it's arthritic, but you know.
Lifting that Gatorade?
Yeah. Well, listen, it works well enough. I'll be able to hold a beer or two at the after party.
Yeah,
so
you're definitely.
No worries.
Okay.
Well, good.
Yes. And Jackie, I'm known to wear gold and earrings and big stuff. So are the medals backstage just so I can rock them to the after party? No.
No.
Okay.
Man, I'd wear it to the grocery store. Look what I did.
But I assume you don't travel with them.
Not often.
Yes. Well, Jackie, we are so glad that you are here, even though you didn't bring the gold medals with us. We are celebrating you and all of your legacy.
And
yes.
I got a fantastic story about the time that I ran the Utica Boilermaker Road Race. I know you want to hear about it. I mean, it was 9.5 miles. Listen, it's something.
But
really? It is.
He finished 7,529th place.
Oh, okay. Out of how many? 7,500 and...
But finished is the key word in that sentence.
Yes.
Finished is the key
Finish.
word. All right. Yes. All kidding aside, thanks also to everybody at the Altria Theater for hosting us tonight and for our entire crew backstage, a lot of them that got all this kicked off tonight.
Yes, and also we hope that you all will be right back here in February for the 2026 RVA Sports Awards presented by Colonial Downs and Rosie's Gaming Emporium and Colonial Downs Racetrack.
Yes, and closing out in style one more time, thank you to DJ Rich Flo on the turntable.
And it would not be an RVA Sports Awards without an after party, and we're headed to Ram's House, sponsored by the Lindsay Food Group. So it's appropriate that the VCU Peppers play us out. Thank you all for joining us. Have a good night.
So long, everyone.
Thanks for watching the RVA Sports Awards, presented by Rosie's Gaming Emporium and Colonial Downs.